All right, we're going to talk here about linear equations in two variables, which is 1.3 in your textbook. A couple things that I just want to highlight for you, make sure that you remember. A lot of this is Algebra 2. First thing is, if I give you an equation of a line, let's say 5x minus 2 equals 0. If I asked you for the slope and y-intercept, what you need to do is put it into y equals mx plus b form. But in this case, there is no y variable. So you just want to solve for x, and you end up with x equals 2/5. You got to remember, when you have x equals a value that's a vertical line, and remember a vertical line, okay, has no slope. In this case, no y-intercept. Okay, so you were given this equation. I asked you for the slope and the y-intercept. You're going to end up with no slope, no y-intercept. There's your line. If you had been given something y equals, let's say y equals 7. Okay, that's a horizontal line. Okay, horizontal line has a slope of 0. And it has, in this case, a y-intercept at 7. So make sure you know the difference between horizontal and vertical lines. If I gave you 7x plus 6y equals 30, and I asked you for the slope and the y-intercept, you need to put it into y equals mx plus b form, because that allows you to identify slope and y-intercept, which is the b. So in this case, to put it into that form, we just need to apply algebra. 6y equals negative 7x plus 30. We move the 7x over to the right-hand side. We divide both sides by 6. Okay, and now that we're in y equals mx plus b form, we can see we have a slope and we have a y-intercept. Now, when you write the y-intercept, technically speaking, the y-intercept is a point. So it should be written as 0, 5, not 5. Okay, so be careful. This is your y-intercept, 0, 5. This is your slope. If I give you 2 points and I ask you for slope, hopefully we remember how to do that. Okay, the change in y over the change in x. So subtract the y values, subtract the x values. In this case, we get 0. Okay, so slope is 0. And we know that this is a horizontal or vertical line. It's a horizontal line. Equation of this line will be y equals negative 7. Because you can see the y coordinates are negative 7 in both cases. No slope, horizontal line. Okay, y equals negative 7. If I asked you for the slope going through of a line drawn by these 2 points, okay, change in y over change in x. 4 minus the negative 4 is 8. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Slope is negative 4. Negative slope means the line is in this direction. Positive slope means the line is in this direction. Okay, if I gave you a point and a slope, and I asked you for the equation of the line, okay, your best equation to use to derive the equation of the line is your point-slope formula. Okay, anytime you're given a point and a slope, use this formula. Plug in for y1, for m, and for x1. Okay, so we have y minus, there's our y point, there's our slope, there's our x1. Okay, at this point, okay, we need to do the algebra to simplify it. Okay, put the 6 on the other side, make 0, so that's the equation. So to find the equation of a line in y equals mx plus b form, if you're given a point, okay, and you're given the slope, use the point-slope formula, plug in your y1, your x1, and your slope, and that should allow you to get to the answer. I want to make sure you also remember parallel lines, okay, same slope. Perpendicular lines, it's opposite reciprocal. What that means is if I gave you a line that had a slope of 1/3, and another line with a slope of -3, and I asked you if they're perpendicular or not, you would say yes. Because if we take 1/3 and we flip it, and we change the sign, we do get -3. If I had said 1/3 and 3, perpendicular, you would say no. Yes, we took the reciprocal, but we didn't take the opposite. So make sure you have opposite and reciprocal for perpendicular lines. That's most of what 1.3 is going to be about. Good luck.